Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. The ads are over and we are ready to begin stream. Before we get started, thanks again to Jazzy for that resub. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you very much. 16 months you've been subscribed to the channel, by the way. That is incredible. Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, your sub badge, your emotes, and all that good stuff. And don't forget, with every sub, every month, you are leveling up in my heart. TS, thank you for the announcement. Celebrate! Save up to 30% on new subs until October 1st. Yes, thank you very much. That is a great announcement. You can pin that to the chat if you want. Or I don't know if you can pin announcements, but feel free to do something and pin that. Because it is September, so if there ever was a time to subscribe, not only to this channel, to any of your favorite channels on Twitch, this is the month to do so, because yes, you will save up to 30%, depending on the length of the sub that you choose, and yeah, it's a great time to be a subscriber here on Twitch, so thank you very much, and good to see everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to another Breath of the Wild stream. I saw a lot of you guys last night. Last night we hit a pretty major milestone here in the 100% challenge run because we actually officially crossed the 600 Korok mark, which is rather exciting. Of course, there are 900 Koroks for us to collect, so crossing the 600 mark means that we are officially more than 2/3 of the way complete. We spent the majority of the end of last night's stream trying to deal with a particularly tricky shrine quest, but we're currently in the Lanayru region, where we've returned to the Lanayru region, actually, and are gathering a bunch of Koroks here. There's basically a Korok infestation in the southern part of the Lanayru region. We were just Korok, Korok, Korok last night until we stumbled upon that roadblock, so. But yeah, that's where we will pick up from this evening. I think most of you guys have been here before, but this is an ongoing challenge that we started at the beginning of this year and that I've been working on with the hopes that we can finish it before the end of the year. So through the month of September, I'm really trying to grind a bit and put a bit of extra time into Breath of the Wild, because I really want to make some good progress and see if, you know, we might be able to bring this whole challenge to the finish line sooner rather than later. So without further ado, we'll load in here at the Mezzolow Shrine where we left off last night, and then we'll take it from there. So our count is 96 out of 120 shrines and 613 out of 900 Korok seeds. And of course, we do have all 4 divine beasts. So in terms of main story, the only thing left to do is defeat Ganon. But I am going to save that till the very end because it just feels correct to do it that way. So let's, before I get started, I want to clean up some of the Koroks I already have mapped. So we got this one. We got this one. We got this one, we got this shrine right here. I got this Korok seeds, so from the Mezzolow Shrine, we can head west. Our first thing we should see is pinwheel shooting, which I actually did see a couple times during last night's deer herding portion of the stream. The only positive about that is that we did get this really awesome armor set, which is honestly one of my favorite armor sets in the entire game. For anyone who missed it, in order to unlock that shrine, you had to sneak up behind a deer and mount it and ride it over to the shrine. It was weird, but I couldn't get close to the deer last night. I would get, you know, within a couple feet of them and they would always sniff me out. So I was forced to go drop a couple thousand rupees at the armor shop and buy this 6 set of armor. So, you know, in the end, everybody won. But it was a little challenging, to say the least. Did I say hi before I came in here? I feel like I was so rushed. Hi, Jazzy. Hi, TS. Hi, Karis. Hi, Euro. It's so good to see everybody. Thank you all for stopping in again this evening. I hope your days went well. Exciting news. We are now more than halfway to the weekend. Hell yeah, we are over the hump. It is smooth sailing down the other side, I hope. GG's to us. Wednesday is done, and now the best part of Wednesday is here, which is stream, of course. So thank you guys for being here. Now, we have got to hit some acorns here. Just going to take a minute to make sure I'm lined up before we even begin. attempting this. Okay, I think right here is the spot. Yeah. Hey, Cosmos, it's doing well. We're just getting started here tonight with our Breath of the Wild stream, and getting started by completing a Korok shooting challenge. That's 1 acorn down. 2 acorns down. Beautiful. 2 shots, 2 acorns, 1 Korok. That's the first Korok of the evening. All right. So, after that Korok, next up is Rock on Tree to northwest. Get rid of you first, though. Bye. Koroks drive me mad. How do you think I feel trying to collect all 900 of them? I think I lost my mind about 200 Korok seeds ago, so I'm just completely crazy now. I applaud your courage for taking them on. Thank you. This might be something that I regret. But the long and short of it is that Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games of all time. I've played through it multiple times, but one thing I was never able to say is, you know, I didn't have the bragging rights to say that I had gotten 100% completion in the game, and most importantly, collected all those Koroks. So I made the perhaps ill-advised decision at the beginning of this year to tackle this challenge, and we've been slowly working our way through. And here we are, we're at 615 Koroks out of 900, so we're getting there, slowly but surely, trying to keep my sanity intact. I am still on the original Switch. This is not the Switch 2, unfortunately, but I've heard Breath of the Wild plays really well on Switch 2, which is awesome. Okay, so after that one, we're going to be heading all the way down this mountain, and we should see a flower trail. Yeah, a flower trail down here to the south. Yeah, we're at 615 because I just got 2 Koroks in quick succession there. We started at 613 and then I just quickly yanked up 2. I seriously recommend the Switch 2 upgrade. It makes a serious difference in the experience. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll be done this challenge by Christmas. I'm getting a Switch 2 for Christmas this year. But if we're not, then obviously we will pick up the challenge on the Switch 2. And even if we are done, I'll still obviously give it a spin, because I have heard that it runs really, really well on the Switch 2. Okay, next Korok should be around here somewhere. Da, da, da. I said it was a flower trail, yeah? Make sure I'm in the right spot. Oh, I'm not. That's why. Okay. That's why. The flower trail is the one over here, but there is one here, and it's, apple trees? Or an apple offering? Oh, it must be these trees right here. Okay. I mentioned when I was mapping out all the Koroks last night for this particular area, it was a bit tough because of all the difference in elevation to accurately place the markers, so that's why I had a bit of hesitation there. But here we go. Here's the apples. Apples. Just need to get rid of that one. And then pick it back up. And then get rid of that one. Bum bum ba-dum. Ah! Okay. That's that one right there. Now we can go get the flower trail, which is over here. Thank you for keeping our Yahaha counter up to date, TS. 616. What is a Korok? That's a great question, Malice. I feel like we've been playing this now for dozens of hours, and yet it took this long for anyone to ask that question. But that is a very valid question. What the hell is a Korok? They're tiny spirits of the forest. And why do they have Korok seeds, you ask? Our friend Hestu, who is the big honcho of forest spirits, he likes to play the maracas. And inside his maracas, the shaky bits, were Korok seeds. So all the little Koroks, the tiny forest spirits, for some reason, they wanted to pull a prank on the big boss, and they stole all 900 Korok seeds from his maracas and hid them across the land in the ultimate show of coordination. This took 900 Koroks working in tandem to pull off this heist. But heist they did, and guess what poor sucker has to now go around and try to find them? Me. I'm maddening, oh my god, I cannot speak. Elusive little fuckers! That's what they are, yes. They are madness incarnate. So much so that they are reducing my ability to speak as we sit here. It's not a heist, it's a full-blown conspiracy. Interstate wire fraud. Yeah, these little guys might be the death of me, but... Alrighty, there's another Yahaha. Right, and then we had already gotten the apples from our previous time being over here. So we got that one, we got that one, we got that one. So next up will be this one, which should be a roll boulder. Cool. A 900-person coordinated conspiracy must be a record. Seriously. These little creatures, they may be annoying, but like, by God, they really put together a plan here. So the taxes was the tip of the iceberg. Maybe that's the real thing, is that there's a bit of backstory here. The Korok seeds in Hestu's maracas were actually taken as a form of tithe or tax against the Koroks. So they took their money back and are now committing tax evasion by running away with the money. I like that. Can we make that part of the official lore? Yeah, it only took 60-odd people to murder Caesar, and that's one of the best-known conspiracies of all time. Move over, Caesar. We've got a better conspiracy in town. Some people have also theorized that the Korok seeds are not actually seeds at all, but they're actually Korok poop. Because the seeds look rather poop-shaped, and so I can't confirm or deny that one. I may be going across the land looking for 900 individual pieces of poop. I don't know. The long and short of it is I'm a real sucker either way. That was a much easier golf challenge than some of the ones we've had to tackle recently, so I'll take that. Beautiful. Hi, Beast. I'm already dealing with a Korok conspiracy. I can't deal with a Beast conspiracy trying to trick me into thinking I have a Bean Boozle. Must further investigate the poop seed. What's everybody up to this evening? I hope y'all had a great day. What's new? I saw a lot of you guys last night, but you now need to inform me in excruciating detail what you've done in the last 24 hours since I saw you. And if I didn't see you last night, then you have some explaining to do, and I'm gonna need a detailed account of everything you've done since I have last saw you, okay? Alright, do I just have to... No, wait. I thought that was the hole. I see the boulders, but where's the hole I need to roll them into? Is it down here? Yes, under oath. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I got Chili's and they gave me free cake/ice cream for my birthday? Wait! Wasn't your birthday in August? Didn't we already talk about this? Or am I getting you confused with somebody else, please? Where am I supposed to roll these boulders? Yes, and? Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't forget your birthday. I'm very happy for you that you're continuing to get perks. I love me extended perks. So that's fantastic. Happy belated to you. Hey, Ash, how are you? You got pizza bagel bites tonight. Yum, 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 yum. Cutting back on the thorough planning, but doubling down on discovery and testimony? Checks out somehow. You know how I roll. I had a very, very average day. Wasn't a bad day. It was all right. As always, the best part of my day is hanging out with you guys, so I'm just happy to be here. Other than that, though, nothing really to report. Hey, Rector, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. What have you been up to today? How was your day? Tell us everything. Start from the minute your eyes opened this morning, and then give us an excruciatingly detailed account of everything else that happened. Go. Okay, I've got a feeling that this is not like our typical boulder challenge. I think what I have to do, now that I'm looking at it closer, this is a ring of boulders. There's one in the middle. I must just need to push it over to this spot. We've never done a Korok challenge like this. It's crazy how after 620 odd Koroks, they're still thinking of new ways to fuck with me. I woke up, I cried for 14 hours straight, and we're here now! Hell yeah! GG, Rector! For the most part, today's the start of house sitting for the next couple of days while I'm babysitting the puppers while my parents are out. Oh! Puppy sitting is the best kind of sitting. I love that for you, Ash. Hope you enjoy your puppy sitting time. Jess says, today I put my pants on one leg at a time like any other day. Hell yeah, dude! Hell yeah! Okay, things were going well. Oh, no, here we go. I was gonna say, we kind of stalled there. Stalled. Ugh, come on! Put your back into it, Link. I believe in you. One more push. Yes? Beautiful. Okay. You got a new job today? That's huge news. What is the new position? Wow. Also, talk about a downpour. Jeez Louise. Good thing Link's not made of sugar. Alright, let's map out our next little path. So, from here, we're going all the way over here to about right here. Then we're going down in the middle of the Nadra snowfield to about right here. Heading right up this really tall mountain, which is going to be super fun to climb, right here. Then right here. Then right here. Then there's a shrine at the very top. Going back down to the Lanayru Range area. And then on the very top of Madorna Mountain, because where else would a Korok hide? We got another one. Alright, away we go. I'm gonna get paid to talk to some goth baddies? What? The puppers are chill. I feed them once every morning and at night before and after waking up / sleeping. Then they can go out anytime while in the yard that's a halo with shock collars on. It's so they don't wander off, especially with the house being across the street of the school. They're friendly dogs who would bark at some people, but they're harmless. Fair enough. I mean, it's part of being a responsible pet owner is making sure your dogs don't roam around, even if they are friendly. Not everyone's a dog person, and so it's important to you know, keep them under control. And I'm glad they're friendly, and you'll have some good time with them. GG's on catching a watchroll, Beast. That's your birthday present. It seems you missed Beast's message saying what his new job is. Wasn't it getting paid to talk to goth baddies? Oh, there was another message before that provided context. I still work at the Postal Service, but now I also work at Spirit Halloween. Oh, that's fun. I love Spirit Halloween. I love Halloween. I love an excuse to dress up in costume. I'm pretty sure we talk about this every year. So you're like, Tis, yes, we fucking know you like dressing up in costume. But I really like it. I'm not a goth baddie, but I would come talk to you at Spirit Halloween, Beast. Nah, who needs context? Yeah, fuck context. I've been playing this cyberpunky point-and-click game called Minds Beneath Us. It's actually really great. Ooh, cool, Malice. Cyberpunky point-and-click. Sounds really cool. I might have to check that out. Glad to hear you're enjoying it. Link is shivering. This is a chilly region, so we'll make sure we put on some warm weather gear. Wow, quote 164 is iconic and a perfect example of things that don't need context. While you're puppy sitting, you're gonna read, write, and watch some anime? Yeah, this sounds great, Ash. I love this for you. Alrighty, we are high up. It is snowing. Alright, now, looks like we've got a race. And of course the race is up the mountain, which would be very difficult if we didn't have this ability to bypass all the climbing and just gust right up there. Easy peasy. Yahaha! Alright, next thing we're looking for is fairy lights, and we're gonna get there in a very stylish manner. I'm gonna take a shield out, and watch this. Oops, nope, watch. Nope, oh my god. Me, watch this! Continues to fail miserably. There we go, snowboarding! Yay! Woo! Woohoo! I love doing this. I love snowboarding whenever I get the chance. Very cool. Very fun. Right, looks like, of course, the Korok decides to be up in the elevated area. 619? Yes, we passed the 600 mark last night, which was so exciting. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, but we're making real progress now, which is really exciting. Cue It's Tricky by Run DMC. It's tricky to snowboard, to snowboard. Okay. We've also got more fairy lights. Ooh, in ice! Malice, I believe it was you who told us previously how much you love the ice melting segments on this stream, right? Well, it's your lucky day, my friend, because we're about to melt some more ice in the search of Koroks. The most interesting bit of this stream, when you get to watch ice melt in real time. I love it. What more could you ask for in terms of content, right? Grass growing? Maybe. Maybe. We haven't had to melt any ice in a while because we hadn't been in any more cold areas, but baby, we're back, and the ice is waiting for us. Hey Sharp, you bought that pack of 151? Oh, amazing! Tell us what you managed to pull when you open it. It's got some really cool promo cards in it too. I love that Blooming Water set. It was a Costco exclusive and I wanted to get one, but of course, scalpers ruined it for everyone, and the second they were released, they were no longer available because scalpers just bought the whole frickin' pallet, but I am happy you were able to track them down in the wild. In the next Legend of Zelda game, you'll get to collect Korok seeds by watching paint dry. Can't you actually imagine Nintendo saying this at, like, E3 or something? Because I can, which is the worst part about it all. Is I can 100% hear them saying it. Bloody scalpers. Yeah, they're the worst. Small card shops for the win. Alright, we may as well just walk up this mountain, I guess. Because, climbing this very, very steep portion looks like it'll be difficult, so we'll just slowly walk up to the top. Nah, in the next game, they'll up the Korok count to 10k, and you'll literally find them under every rock and behind every tree. Koroks are hard to find? Not so now. Finding a frost troll here would be funny. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of, like, lizards trying to camouflage in. They're not doing a very good job, but hopefully there's nothing— whoa! Okay, that one did a better job. Hopefully there's nothing more dangerous lying in wait. Oh, right, I should have did this.
Lizard.
Every time we see a lizard, I've got a button for that. I don't have one for a slime, though. there's another one.
Lizard.
Nice. Oh, there's another one.
Lizard.
Ow! Oh my god, there's a lot of enemies on this path, actually. Oh, there's another lizard.
Lizard.
Anyone got a lizard counter going? Alana just burst into the office with a very unimpressed look on her face that said, "You do not have a lizard button, do you?" I do. And every time I see a lizard enemy, the lizarding is happening. Lizard. I don't think they make numbers high enough for a lizard counter. Yeah, I can't press this button enough.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Also, a cutscene at the top of this mountain? What the heck? Oh, I forgot about this. The corrupted dragon. Oh, dang. I totally forgot this was up here. You've done well to find your way to this spring. You who have overcome numerous trials and obtained the spirit orbs. The one you see before you is an attendant to the Spring of Wisdom. This is Nadra, the blue spirit of Lanayru. This servant of the goddess has looked over the spirits of this land for ages, unknown to the world of man. However, the dreaded malice unleashed by Calamity Ganon has possessed its body and reduced it to this state. You who have received the spirit orbs, free Nadra from this malice. Show what your power can achieve. Link looking up at this giant corrupted dragon like, ah, fuck. Yeah, I literally completely forgot this thing was here. Luckily, we know exactly what to do. Pop the pimples! Uh-oh. Unfortunately, he does make the pimple popping progressively harder. Now, I think if Link would actually do the thing... Yeah. Oh, nope. That didn't fly me nearly as high as I thought. I thought that was going to fly me right up top, but... I guess it does float me like this. Gotta go chase this guy down. Pop some more pimples. I don't remember this dragon? Yeah, so there are 3 dragons roaming the land, but you'll only see 2 of them because, well, the third, as you can see, is a little out of commission right now. But if we can cleanse him, then we'll get another shrine and a happy dragon, so we all win, right? Now, the thing is, I can't remember how I did this. How... Oh, he flies down closer, that's why. Okay, I was gonna say, how in the world did I make a shot from that far away? But it's because I can do this. There we go, another pimple.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
To be fair, I didn't track down the dragons. That's fair. I mean, there's so much to do in this game. I think it is very valid if you didn't manage to do it all. Okay, so we got that pimple. Is it just that one left? This is a very Shadow of the Colossus moment. Yeah, for a second there, I was like, should I land on its back? But I didn't know if that was going to be a good idea or not. Speaking of good ideas, I forgot it flies around too and you have to chase it. So before we get too far down, I am going to grab the Korok that I believe is in this ice. Do I have? Yes, I still have this. Alright, cool. Now we'll just let the ambient heat of Link's flame spear melt this thing. Ice melting stream! Let's go! 156 hours and I didn't find it. Yeah, this game is massive. You can put hundreds of hours into this game and still not see everything. Gameplay! Yeah, you guys thought, you know, cleansing a dragon was cool? No, 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 no. We interrupt that content for some real high-octane gameplay. Welcome to ice melting. I love watching ice get destroyed. Yeah, especially as slowly as this, right? That's your favorite way, to slowly watch it shrink. I gotta be honest, where did the dragon go? Oh, I think, did he go back up on the mountain because I didn't follow him down? I think maybe. He's like, oh, if you're not chasing, then I'm going back to sleep. Now, hopefully his pustules... Oh no, there he is. Didn't regrow. Never mind. He's still moving. We'll catch up to you in a second, buddy. I had something really important I had to do first. Don't mind me. Don't mind me here, bud. Just really, really had to get to this. I think he's got 2 more eyeballs that we gotta hit. But first... they really make you wait till the very end. A Korok seed! The things we do for you little frickin' Koroks. Alright. Now let's go chase the dragon. Wait a minute. What's my arrow situation? I'm out of regular arrows. I've got ice and lightning and bomb, so... we'll just have to use some of those. Alright, back at it. It would have been great if there was just nothing when that ice melted. Can you imagine? I interrupted the dragon hunting for literally nothing. Yahaha! Someone mentioned last night that once this challenge is complete, I should just permanently add a Yahaha button to my soundboard so we can play that sound whenever we want. And I think that's a great idea. We will immortalize the Yahahas even after this challenge is complete. But yeah, I gotta say, this is pretty cool. Like, cleansing this giant dragon of corruption. This is pretty freaking cool. Alright, so that's that eyeball done. Unfortunately, after you get rid of one eyeball, he closes the other, so you can't, like, do them rapid fire. He forces you to, like, chill for a second. Plays one of the Shadow of the Colossus soundtracks for fighting this dragon. Yeah, that would be perfect. We played Shadow of Colossus for the very first time on stream a couple of years ago. We played both Shadow of the Colossus and The Last Guardian, and oh my goodness, what amazing games, both of them. I'm so glad that I did that and took the opportunity to check out those games. Especially The Last Guardian. I loved The Last Guardian. I cried so much at the end of The Last Guardian. Probably the most I've ever cried at a video game. It was up there, for sure. And it was live on the internet, which, you know, it's not ideal. I wonder, if you aimed a triple shot just right, could you pop 2 or even 3 eyes in one go? I wonder. Guess we won't find out, though, because we did our job and the dragon has been cleansed. I really like this dragon. Like, its color palette is probably my favorite. The big blue and purple icy dragon. I saw the Last Guardian trailer, and I know I'm not strong enough to play that. It was an emotional roller coaster, an absolutely beautiful game. But as an animal lover, yeah, it hit me in the feels. Thanks to your efforts, Naedra, the spirit of Mount Lanayru, has been freed from the grips of an evil power. But a single ceremony remains. Now, loose your arrow through the body of Naedra to free the spirit of this region. Wait, like, straight up kill her? No, we didn't kill her. She's just gonna drop a scale. Phew. That'll do it. That is the spirit Naedra's scale. It fell when your arrow struck. It serves as proof of the courage you received from the one who served the spring since ancient times. Come, offer a scale from the blue spirit Naedra to the spring of wisdom. For a second there, I was like, what? I just cleansed the dragon just to kill it in the end? But no. We just had to shoot her in the face to grab a scale. Because, you know, there was no better way to do that. Naedra's scale. This precious scale fell from the blue spirit Naedra. It contains a bitter cold within. You can use it in cooking, but just eating it seems like a waste. Yeah, I'm not sure how a dragon scale would go in cooking, but we're gonna do this instead. Hey, Kev, good evening. Good to see you again tonight. She just loves a little pain and shares one of her scales as a reward. You should have ate it for the lulz. Can you imagine the goddess is like, now Link, cleanse the shrine, and you're like, but I'm hungry. Your path has shown itself. Now go forth. That is the shrine hidden at the very top of the mountain. Spring of Wisdom shrine quest is complete. And our reward is entering the Jitan Sami shrine. Which is shrine number 97. Cool. And luckily, cleansing the dragon was enough that I don't need to prove myself any further inside. So we just grab our loot. We get a frost spear. Seems fitting. And then grab our spirit orb. We have got a ton of spirit orbs saved up. This is going to be number like 20-something. Let's see. 21, yeah, so I should really go trade those in at some point. We could literally get 5 upgrades to health or stamina. Oops. So hard on the Korok train, I kind of forgot about other things. Now, speaking of the Korok train, we just got the fairy lights in ice. And then there should be some more stuff up and around the northern part of this mountain. So let's go get that next. Up next there should be fairy lights to the northwest of this area. Don't believe these fairy lights are encased in ice, unfortunately, so none of you guys will get to watch any more exhilarating ice melting content, but maybe some of the other ones will be. Wait a minute, I might have spoke too soon. Is it within this ice? Oh no, how will we cope with this?
Lizard.
It didn't say it was in ice, but this looks very suspicious. It might be in ice. That does help, thanks. When in doubt, hit him with the lizard. And the worst part is like the only way to confirm is really to just sit here and test your theory, you know? Let's see if there's any fairy lights in here. Gameplay! So slow. If I stab... Oh yeah, if I stab it, it goes faster. See, the issue is, though, is that stabbing it obviously decreases the durability of my flame spear, and it only has fire for so long. No, you don't want it to go faster? Okay. Okay. Your wish is my command. There is a high chance that, yeah, we melt this and the Korok's not even in here. But find out momentarily. So, lovely weather we're having. No stabby, that's cheaty. So, how about those local sports teams, right? Go sports ball. Weather, Hyrule, invalid, location specified. Well, it stopped snowing, so visibility is a little bit better up here on the mountain now. Link's cheeks are a little flushed, though. My guy is still feeling cold. Almost there. The question is, little Korok, are you actually in there or not? The sports ball. Yes, the ball did go. Ooh, Ash, are you a Giants fan? Like New York Giants? We might have to, kindly escort him out. A team was declared the victor, points were awarded, and a Korok seed was collected, so it looks like the Korok was in the ice after all, which is good. Okay, to the east there should be a rock pattern. Your mom is a huge Giants fan. Oh, that's cool. Maybe we'll allow it then. Just this one exception for Ash's mama. I wouldn't say that that looks like poo, but it doesn't look like a seed either. Somewhere in between. Hello? Skeletons? Now, where is the rock for this rock circle? So here's a tip for anyone ever playing. When you're looking at a rock circle, you need to find a rock and put it in the gap to complete the circle. There will always be a rock somewhere in the direction of the gap. That's something that I actually only learned fairly recently, and learning that makes a big difference. So we know we're looking in this direction. Normally it's not very far away though. Oh, I see it. It's all the way down by that,
Lizard.
No, that's not it. That's a bush. Where the hell's the rock then? Wow, he absolutely melted them with this fire spear. That was soothing. In before it's like a mile away. Yeah, maybe that's the challenge here. They were like, you gotta bring that rock back. Maybe the rock is up someone's ass? Okay, great. Let me check real quick. It's a great storage spot. They're never normally this far away. This is actually very strange. Maybe it is all the way down here. Paging Dr. Elena for an emergency colonoscopy. Okay, no, this is ridiculous. There's no way the rock's all the way back here. But then where is it? Oh no, my flame spear is badly damaged. We gotta save that for future melting activities, so I gotta switch weapons. I feel like in all these rock challenges, I've like never had trouble finding the rock. This is new. Normally these ones are pretty easy. Is it like up here or something maybe? Oh, that's a rock, isn't it? No, it's not. It's ore. What the heck? What the heck? Oh! There's a rock. Huh. So not only was it not in the direction of the gap, as it always is, it was just like randomly over there. Okay, strange. Weird. I don't know. Whatever. We found a rock. Yay. Maybe you still have the weak fuck-ass flame blade on hand, just in case. I should check. First, though, we'll get this poop seed. I'll stop for 1 second. Korok seed, what do we think? It's not, yeah, it's not quite poop-shaped. But, like, I also wouldn't say it's out of the realm of possibility to be a poop, either. It's an interesting shape, that's for sure. Yahaha! Now, let's see. Do I have that other flame blade still? Oh, no, I don't have the weak fuck-ass flame blade. I still got the great flame blade, so we're in business. Oh, it absolutely has to be a nugget of shit. What else could it be? Okay, so Rector subscribes to the Korok seeds are Korok poop theory. Good to know. That's one for the conspiracy theorists in chat. Alrighty, we got this one, we got that one, we got that one, we got this shrine right here. Now let's warp back up to the Jitin Sami shrine, save us having to climb another mountain. And then directly south from there, Get ready, guys, because there's going to be more fairy lights in ice! Yes! Yes! Unless it's a gold-plated slime like you'd see in Dragon Quest. Oh, that's a good point. It could also be sap, amber, or some other yellow fluid. Oh my god, is this crystallized Korok piss? Is that what we're collecting? Wow. Alright. Cool. Good to know I'm spending dozens of hours of my life doing this. Rector says, well, I have my new album title. Oh, invite Alana in to watch the riveting gameplay with the ice block. She'll come in, watch this, and never return. Guess it's, this one right here. It'll be the final, adventure of the Flame Spear, I think. Tell her to bring some hot cocoa. Yeah, bring a beverage, a blanket, comfy chair, get cozy. You're gonna be here for a while. Hey, Alana, you want to see what it's really like to Korok hunt in Breath of the Wild? Let me show you. The dedication it takes to be a real gamer attempting a 100% completion challenge. Patience of a saint. Speaking of spectators, how's Muffin spending her evening? When I came in, Muffin was curled up on a blanket on the couch. So, in ultimate comfort, as you would expect from Princess Muffin. I'm sure she'll come visit at some point. That's normally how it happens. She's comfy for now, but, you know, after 2 hours or so, she's like, where's my mom? Okay, but some hot cocoa and a good blanket wrap would be so nice right now. Yeah, things are... So I mentioned last weekend, or maybe it was the weekend before, that summer was still in full swing in my neck of the woods. But that feels like it's changed at the drop of a hat. Like a switch flipped and it is now fall. We're into the high teens. It's not cold by any means. We're into the high teens in terms of temperatures. And most importantly, the leaves are starting to turn. I feel like it happened out of nowhere. I went outside one day, everything was green. I went outside the next day and things are starting to turn yellow. And I'm like, oh my god, fall is here. And I'm not complaining about that. I love fall. Fall is my favorite season. It's beautiful, but I just feel like it happened so quickly. I was driving Elena to work this morning and I was like, oh my god, it's fall! So obviously it's only the early stages of fall. Things are only just starting to turn, but give it another week or two and we're gonna be in full fall colors here, which is nice. We were still in the mid-20s just on Tuesday. Okay, it's a slow come down for you guys. Yeah, I mean, I think it actually, the daytime high here today was like 22. But this morning it was like 16, which was nice. Muffin would be chillin' regardless of the weather. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. If anything, the warmer the better. Muffin loves to be snuggly. Alrighty, we got a race right here for the next Korok. So far it's getting a little chilly here at night, like how it felt last night that I had to put on pants and my jacket. Nice. Yeah, that's a nice feeling. Like, you don't want it to be too cold that you don't want to go outside at all, but it is nice to, like, go out and wear a hoodie, you know? Yeah, fall is a beautiful season. I especially love fall now that I live here in Calgary, because when I lived in Newfoundland, we didn't have a lot of, trees that turned into fall colors. Like, we had a lot of pine trees and we didn't really get those fall colors in Newfoundland. The climate's just different too, obviously. Being on an island, things are a lot more wet. But living here in Calgary where it's dry, we have so many trees that change colors and it's just absolutely beautiful. I love fall here in Calgary. Fall is definitely the best season, but I'm also a fan of winter being a human furnace. Give me all the cold. Alright. It's another Korok down. I think that's all I had mapped out, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Let's do some more mapping. So, from this one... there is another race next to Walnut Mountain. Walnut Mountain. Here. And then there's a roll boulder right here. And then there's a shrine there. And up here we have Korok and Korok. Okay, so probably makes the most sense. Probably, honestly, I was gonna say warp back up to the shrine, but let's see. I might be able to fly to the Walnut Mountain one. Yeah, no, I don't like winter. I mean, there are some perks to winter. I really like Christmas. Christmas is such a great time of year. I just love the holiday cheer and the colorful lights, and there's something about Christmas that is just really special. But after Christmas, January, February, March, it's dark all the time. It's cold. It's like, yeah, grossly slushy. It's just... it feels like it never ends. It feels like winter drags on forever. So, like, I can do winter when we're talking December. I don't like winter when we're talking the deep winter, the January, February, March. It is just, yeah, I think it's the darkness that's the worst for me. Like, yeah, I don't love the cold. I don't love the snow. But it's the fact that it's fucking dark all the time. It really, really drags me down, unfortunately. Oh, thank you for the hydration, Karis. Okay, we were able to make it to Walnut Mountain. So what did I say was here? A race, I think? Yeah, a race. Yeah, it's not bad when it's like a Saturday afternoon and it's sunny and it's crisp outside and you can stay cozy inside and play a video game or whatever. That's nice. But it's the working days. Like, if I didn't have to work in the winter, maybe I would like it more. But it's when you wake up to go to work and it's dark, and you leave work to come home and it's dark, that it's just like, this, I don't like this. That's my problem with winter. This wasn't a race, it was a flower trail. I guess it is a race to get to each flower. I think most days where you don't have to work are better regardless of season. Okay, touche, Rector, touche. Too fucking shay, my guy. Scrape the frost off, shovel the driveway. No, thank you. Agreed, Malice. The shortest day of the year up here is only just over 8. 4 hours long. Oh my goodness. 4 hours, that's crazy. Yeah, the shortest day of the year here, I think, is about 7, which is brutal, but 4 is even worse. Oh my goodness, that's really tough. That is really tough. But yeah, I mean, Rector makes a great point. I could probably enjoy winter if I didn't, you know, have to be an adult. If I could just stay inside, put up some fairy lights, be cozy for the entire winter, drink copious amounts of tea, it would be fantastic. But having to be an adult, having to go out in it, work in it, get groceries in it, all that stuff, that's when winter's not fun, right? Karis is LMAO what? Karis cannot even comprehend so little daylight. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Okay, the race must be here. I must have gotten them messed up, did I? Yes. Life at 61 degrees north, baby! I don't know how many degrees north I am. Does anyone want to check? How many degrees north is Calgary? Oh, this is gonna be one where we've got a snowboard. I feel like gliding is not gonna be fast enough to get down there. I think you just don't like being an adult and winter only exacerbates it. I mean, that's not wrong either, Meerkat. That's also not wrong. Hi, by the way. Well, maybe we should just try it first. I say, oh, I think we're gonna need to snowboard, and I still stand by that. No, but then if I mess it up... No, okay, we definitely gotta snowboard. Because if I don't do it now, then I'm gonna have to climb back up this mountain, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I wish I just snowboarded down. I mean, being a kid in winter kind of slaps. Snowboarding, snowball fights, all that jazz. Yeah. Again, winter with no responsibilities perhaps would be a lot better. But, alas. I've sold my soul to the corporate overlords, and I apparently have to go to work every day. What bullshit is that, am I right? What absolute bullshit is that? Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I'm ready. Let's go! It's tricky to rock around a time. I don't know the lyrics to the song. I only know the "It's tricky," which reminds me of SSX Tricky, which is the reference I'm trying to make, but it was terrible because I don't know the lyrics to the song, and yeah, turns out snowboarding was the play though! Yes! Let's go! Tony Hawk's Pro Skater? I don't know him. Link the Twink's Snowy Adventures. That's my spin-off game. For your Canadian reference, Yellowknife is about the same latitude as the town I grew up in. Oh, wow. That's far, far north, TS. That's a helpful reference, actually. Yeah, I say I'm from the north, and then TS chuckles. He's like, you don't know the real north. Nice. All I had to do was just find this place. They're gonna let me walk in, loot, and get out. Nice! And we got the climbing boots. That's actually a really awesome piece of gear. These rock climbing boots have special no-slip toes that help you cling to walls. This ancient technology facilitates more nimble climbing and gives us climb speed up. Let's go. Let's go. Right, so after the shrine, we're going, roll boulder. I feel like I'm missing one. Race? Okay, I did race to southeast. And then race to southwest. Then it should be... Am I missing one? There's this one here. There's this one here. There's that one, which is... This is where we started. There's this shrine. And there's these two. I'll get these and then see if we're missing something. My brain is so done today, I'm a lurk now. No worries, Meerkat. So is mine. Lurk away, my friend. Okay, let's go see what we have up here and see if I can get back on track. Okay, this is the roll boulder one. You can do it. Put your back into it. Get out of the way. Ram. Oh, that barely missed him. Also, too much power. How am I going to slow these things down? Oh, what the heck? Oh, this is BS. Okay, we're gonna have to, like, stasis it halfway down to stop its momentum because it goes too fast. No, no, no! Oh, I did it! Never mind! Didn't even need to do that! Let's go, yay! That's exactly what I was trying to do, yay! Alright. Failed to success! We take those, exactly. A dub is a dub. It all worked out in the end. We'll take it. Ah, rainbow! So pretty. We're down on a beach after being up in the bone-freezing mountains. Nice change of pace. Walk in the sand in my winter clothes. It's actually beautiful down here. Oh my goodness. You actually saw a double rainbow before, Ash? Epic. Meerkat, go now computer fixing time with friend. Cool, best of luck. Korok seed, now. It feels like I missed a Korok here, but we'll find out because I should have 731. So, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fast travel somewhere, probably to Kakariko Village, so I can actually spend some of my spirit orbs, and let's make sure I've got 631 Koroks. Because if I don't, I missed something. 630! See, I thought I missed something. I don't know why, but it is... I can't even figure out what I missed. Okay, we're gonna have to go back there and figure out what I missed. But at least I caught it now, and not at the end of the game when I'm one Korok short, and I'm like, ah. Let's offer up some spirit orbs to the goddess Hylia and get some upgrades while we're here. Let's do stamina. I think we can... Can we max out our stamina? We might be able to. I can't remember how many circles of stamina you can get. Let me just slurp up this ecto cooler to make me run longer. Question, why does the goddess wear a bib? She doesn't normally. I guess the residents of this town have, like, decorated her? I don't know what's going on there. Your being overflows with vigor. There is no need to increase your stamina wheel further. Nice. Okay, so we have maxed out our stamina now. So we'll put the rest into hearts. Ecto cooler? I can go for some. Why? Because bustin' makes me feel good. Alright, give me a heart, and then I gotta go back to where we were at and see what I missed. Okay, I just gotta take a closer look. So we've got this one, we've got this one, we've got this one, and this one, we got this one, we got this one, we got that one, then we got this one. Yeah, I'm so confused. So basically the map I'm looking at, it's obviously an image with the Koroks overlaid on it, and then each one has a number, and there's like a little, just small subtext about what you have to do to find that Korok. But the number of Korok seeds on the image is not lining up with the number of pieces of text. And that's where I'm having issue. Because, okay, this is race to southwest. Then from here, it says... Oh. No, I'm just confused. Race. Roll boulder. Rock beneath slab. Flower trail. Race. I don't know what I'm missing. I'm literally so confused. We did... This is the snowboarding one. Then this was the roll boulder one. This was the rock beneath slab. This was the flower trail. Are the icons numbered on the map? No, they're not, which is why I'm so confused. Did I miss something back here? Oops. Okay, if we start all the way up, where's Lanayru Heights? Here. We start here. Then we have this one. We have that one. Then we have that one. Then we have that one. This one. Then we have this one. Then we have this one. Then we have that one. We have that one. We have that one. That one, that one. Unless the numbers are off. Yeah, this is not ideal. To confirm, I did not have 631. I had 630. This is the first time I've come across this problem. Yeah, I had 630. I feel like it's been really smooth sailing so far, following this and picking up every one. There's something we're missing over here. Let's just take some time and fly around. It's over here somewhere. I just can't quite make sense of where it's supposed to be. So this is where we ended the race. Yeah, I see that Korok right there. Actually, it might be easier if I go to the Spring of Wisdom and then fly down over the mountain and see what we can see. Or I guess maybe I missed one back here and that's why it's not adding up. Sorry, I'm just going to completely retrace my steps and make sure we didn't miss anything. So there's one here, one there, one there. There should be 3 right here, like in a triangle. No, wait. Ah, I think I might see our problem. I did miss one back here, I think. There's this one. This is where we're off, I think. There's supposed to be one right here. And one right here, but there should be another one like right here. That's my problem. Okay, this makes a lot more sense. That's why my numbers were off. I had missed one back there. Okay. I think that's problem solved. So if I go back to Great Fairy Fountain, let's go see what I missed. Oops, don't want that. Get rid of you!
I was going to make pancakes for breakfast, but I waffled.
Hey, I know. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I mean, hey, nothing wrong with waffling sometimes. I am a connoisseur. I love breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day, but I specifically love sweet breakfast. I love pancakes. I love waffles. I love French toast. So I love to rotate through all of those. So if you say you're making pancakes, but you give me waffles instead, I'm not going to be sad. Vice versa. They are all elite breakfast treats. Crisis averted? Question mark? I hope so. Because like I said, I would rather notice that I'm missing a Korok right now than, you know, when we're at 899 of them. With a nice cup of Timmy's? Oh, the dream. Pancakes and a Tim's tea. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. So fucking good, man. God, I would fuck up a big fluffy Belgian waffle right now. With some like strawberries and whipped cream and syrup on top. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Delicious. When I was actually in Belgium with my best friend a couple of years ago, we went to a place, obviously, to get Belgian waffles, and oh my god. We actually went back there multiple times during our trip, because I couldn't get enough. It was so good. I went to Belgium, I got the waffles, and it was great. Yeah, this is what we missed right here. I missed this froggy. It's very scenic froggy. Look at this froggy at the top of the mountain. This is what I missed that threw us off on our account. Forgot to offer something to the froggy. Oh man, waffles from the Waffle House are elite. Whenever I go to the United States of America, if there is a Waffle House anywhere in my vicinity, I must visit. I love Waffle House. I've never gotten into a fist fight in the Waffle House parking lot, so I feel like I haven't actually gotten the full Waffle House experience. God damn, the waffles are elite. You missed the frog on a Wednesday, no less? Sacrilege. We couldn't be any more different today, I learned. I regularly skip breakfast, and just the idea of a sweet breakfast makes me slightly ill. Oh, well, I guess we can be perfectly similar, ATS. Alrighty. So there's the Korok I was missing, which is good. Oops, if I could delete this stamp, it would be good. Come on. Oh my god. There. Now, where are we heading next? We are heading to the Hateno region. So from... we're going out to Tinoko Island. There's a Korok and shrine out here. And then from there, we're going south even further onto an island that's right here. So, best way to get out to Tinoko Island is probably go to the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab and go from there. Holy shit, I didn't realize you had more map to uncover. Yeah, we're not done uncovering all the map yet. We still have 2 sections remaining. So we've got a lot of it, but no, still not done. Again, it just goes to show the size and scale of this game. Nintendo said, you want an open world game? We'll fucking give it to you. There is so much to do and see in this game. Oh, we've still got 3 sections. 1, 2, 3. 3 sections to unlock, and obviously 3 sections to collect Koroks in. But yeah, this game is frickin' massive, dude. Okay, so that's the little island we need to get to. You can actually see the shrine from here, which is nice. And then that's the big island we need to get to, all the way out there. Now the issue is if I just float off here, I might make it to the little island. But then how will I get to the big island? Link is not that strong of a swimmer, so I think what we're gonna have to do is try to find a raft. I'm just waiting for the map to zoom out some more and reveal another continent. I mean, if you go by the Koroks, you've uncovered 2/3 of the whole thing. Yeah. And I think even more than that. I mean, how many sections? You can't quite tell where the sections are, but I think it's... This is a section, this is a section, this is a section. I think it's 3 across. So it's 3, 6, 9, 12 sections. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So we've uncovered 9, and we still got 3 more to go. Now, I'm so high up. I was hoping there'd be a raft around here somewhere that we could take, but I do not see one. Anyone see any rafts? What? I thought for sure there would be something here. There was something called a harbor to the west somewhere? Loshlo Harbor. They might have boats. Okay, I might just have to do this again and aim west. Hopefully Loshlo Harbor has some rafts for us to take. Alrighty, Link, let's try this again. This time we're gonna bear west. Maybe I should just try to float right there to that shrine. At least that'll be 1 down. And then we'll figure out how to get out to the big island after. Or maybe this little island will have a raft. I don't know, I'm not convinced I'm gonna make it. We'll just try it. What's the worst that can happen? We drown, right? But since we have maximum stamina now, I think we might be able to make it. Or get pretty close and then we'll swim the rest of the way. The wind isn't in our favor here. We're flying against the wind, which isn't ideal, but... Using just some Korok seeds, a boat, the great fuck-off flame spear, and his ingenuity, Link constructed a boat to reach the island. Do you think the Korok poop is buoyant? Tape that to the bottom, use the great fuck-off flame spear as an oar. Row our way there. Hey, there is a raft here! Okay, I made the right decision. Deciding to just come over here. Now the problem is, of course, is that I didn't make it quite there. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna equip our Zora armor to increase our swim speed, and then pray we can finish off the last little bit without drowning. I think we should be able to, although I see lizards over on our port side approaching at high speeds. Woo! Be it petrified poo or crystallized piss, I reckon it floats. Alright, cool. We made it to the shrine. And then from here, we'll go a-sailing. But first, we've got a shrine to tackle. You cut it a little close, though. I like to keep you guys on the edge of your seats, you know? Between the thrilling gameplay of ice melting and now this, I want to make sure you guys are never bored. Alright, we've got a major test of strength here, so let's get One of our big weapons. Let's go kick some ass. It feels so exciting to be, like, in the back half of this challenge, you know what I mean? Like, at the beginning, when we had, like, 50 Korok seeds, it really felt like maybe we would never do this, or we would never see the finish line. And obviously, we've still got a long way to go, but, like, knowing, again, that we're in the back half of the challenge, it's a really nice feeling. It really feels now like we're gonna be able to do this. Ouch. You know what I should have done when I went to the village? Should have cooked some food, but alas, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Whew. Guess we're just gonna have to eat raw meat. I like this battle music. Okay, let's finish it off with the Thunder Spear. Zap this motherfucker. Hell yeah. Zip zap attack. Speaking of cutting it close. I thought I could kill this thing before it fired its laser. But I didn't feel confident, so I healed and ran. Now we'll be able to kill it. There we go. Whew. Yeah, this is immaculate sound slash music design. It sounds vaguely inhuman, but in a very quirky and even playful way. Exactly. I couldn't have described it better myself. I'm a firing my laser! That's exactly what he was trying to do. And we avoided it, thank God. Alrighty. It's another major test of strength overcome. And, sweet! We got the other piece of the climbing gear set, so we've got the full set now. Look at this. Climbing gear hat. Climbing gear pants. Climbing gear top. Just gonna unequip some stuff so we can look at it better. One of my favorite things about both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is the variety of different armor sets that you can find. I love playing dress up with Link. I think it's so fun. And now we're a real rock climber. We climbing hills like the best of them. Love it. Alrighty, let's get our spirit orb and then get out of here. Them pants do be tight. Leaving nothing to the imagination for our dear sweet Zelda. Alrighty, that should be shrine number 99, I think, which is exciting. Yep, 99. There's 120 shrines, so getting pretty close to complete there as well. Now, we gotta do a little race outside the shrine, and then we're heading down to the island. This is a very interesting island. The big island we're going to is called Eventide Island. And you guys will see why it's interesting when we get there. I think the intended solution for this Korok was to take the raft and sail over, but I got the power of wind, so we're gonna skip that step. We will take its poop. Then we will go back to the raft. And then we gotta sail all the way out there. Alrighty, we've got a Korok leaf for just this purpose. Wow, the sunrise on the open ocean? This is pretty cool. How do we turn this thing? There we go. Ahoy, me mateys! Link the pirate is sailing the 7 seas on his beautiful raft. Did we switch games to Wind Waker somehow? We're really cruising here. Holy crap, we're going fast. Just powered by one single Korok leaf and pure determination. Will Link find the One Piece? Tune in for the next 900 episodes and you'll find out. Alrighty, this is Eventide Island. To you who has traveled to this island, I present you with a challenge. In your travels, you've relied on the equipment you found along the way. Here you must cast this equipment aside and face this trial with only your wits and whatever you can scavenge. That's why this island is so cool. Offer up the orbs to the 3 altars on this island. Only then will I acknowledge your skill and return your items. That's right, the second you pull up on Eventide Island, you get stripped butt naked. We've got no weapons, no armor, no equipment, and we now need to fend for ourselves. I always thought this was so cool. You literally have to start over. So we got a tree branch, which is now on fire, as am I. The forest is on fire. The ultimate twink challenge. And as the mysterious voice said, there's 3 orbs that we need to find around the island. And until then, we just gotta survive. I mean, coming in with the max ecto cooler and a shit ton of hearts will also help. Oh, absolutely. We came in fully prepared, right? The Korok count. What is the Korok count? 632 Koroks. We're getting there, slowly but surely. You don't have a baked potato to run in holding tonight to celebrate?
Ideas. Krobus is hot.
I told Rector about our Krobus experience at the Stardew Valley Symphony. We were so excited that Krobus was voted #1 fan favorite character.
Yeah, Krobus is hot.
You want chocolate? Why don't you go get yourself some chocolate somewhere? Yeah, go to the store and get some chocolate. All I've got is Korok seeds, so I can't help you. What time is it anyway? It's only 7:30. Go get some chocolate. I know a craving when a craving hits. You've got to satisfy it. Thankfully we got this axe, which makes my life a little bit easier. Still not ideal. What would normally be a very easy monster to defeat has suddenly gotten a lot harder, but again, that's the appeal of this island. So they make you start from scratch, which is kind of fun. You just had some cookies? Mmm. You want chocolate? All I got is 600 nuggets of tree nymph shit. I went shopping at 12:30 a.m. today. You can pop to the shop at 7:30 p.m. Yeah, it's not too late for you to make an excursion from the house. Is there anything worse than when you have a craving for... It doesn't even have to be chocolate. It could be ice cream, could be anything. You go to the cupboard and you're like, oh no, we don't have any. In order for me to satisfy this craving, I must leave the house. And then you debate how strong is the craving. How much do I need said item? Alright, got rid of all these dudes. Now we can grab our loot. Ah yes, the debate, TM. We got a soldier's bow, which is nice, and then we got this ball. So there's 3 of these around the island that we need to find to complete the challenge. The question is, though, I can't remember where I have to put them. There's another ball right there on that monster. Oh! Rude. I feel like it's up in that cave. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this ball back, just so we remember where it is. It's right next to this big platform. And now let's go find the location first. Because I think it's up here. But I might be wrong. Let's figure that part out first. Hey, DNA, how is pizza tonight? Yes, there's one. Oh, is there must be multiple around. Okay, this is gonna be easier said than done, but it's fine. It's fine, I've got bows and no arrows. Okay, good, good. I'm also butt naked and I have no healing, and you know, this is fine. Ow! Someone threw a rock at me, Mom! Ow! Okay, this is terrible. I got some arrows. There we go. Snipe. Snipe! Woo! I have got 3/4 of a heart remaining. Ah! Oh, but my dead girlfriend came in fucking clutch. She saved my ass. Okay. I got Brock back from the dead, full hearts. And with a vengeance. Oof. Alright. Really use a shield. There's one. There we go. Yeah, this would certainly be harder if I came here earlier on in the game when I didn't have any of these powers or didn't have max hearts or max stamina. This could actually be very challenging, but luckily for us, we've got everything working for us. Link the Twink can handle it. He just needs to survive, and survive we did. So, there is a spot here to slot one of the balls, but there's also another ball here, which makes me think there must be multiple locations that I maybe didn't notice. Let's just slot this one first. There we go. Talk about taking a punishment. Yeah, we took a couple of hits there, that's for sure. Damn, the Twink was getting his tits rocked. Oh, come on. Move this thing a little bit more. Okay. That was real power bottom shit. Yes, I do have access to the bomb powers. Maybe I should work those into the next battle. Luckily, by defeating some of those monsters, we got some decent equipment, so... Okay, that's one. There's a chest. Nice broadsword, nice. Okay, well if that's the case, now I'm wondering where the other sockets are, if you will. Because the close proximity of that socket to that ball makes me think... Did I miss something down here? Should there have been one nearby, perhaps? But I don't see one. Maybe it's just coincidence that that one was nearby. Say you are an American without saying you are an American. You forget you have limitless access to high explosives. Okay. America! Eagle screeches. Wish I had a good bomb arrow. I could have blown them all to the high heavens. You see the pile of explosives over in the corner there, but I didn't have anything to detonate them. You have unlimited bombs. Right, we just talked about this. We literally just discussed this. It was in one ear, out the other. Well, we'll try that this time, right? Oh my god, are they making me start the whole challenge over again? What? Oh, that's brutal. I thought I would respawn on the island. No, no, no. If you get fucked up on the island, you get a one-way ticket out of there. Damn. Okay. We need to do everything again. Great. Fantastic. Love that for us. It's really a one-shot, one opportunity kind of situation on Eventide Island, I see. Wow. All right. Well, we learned from our mistakes. The most important thing we learned is that I do have bombs and I should use them. So we'll do that. I feel like we need to start by trying to locate the other shrine parts, because we found all 3 balls but only 1 insertion point, so that makes things a little difficult. Alright, we're back. Let's do this again, shall we? And yeah, I know, there's a lot of ball insertion jokes we can make here. I know, I know, I know. Okay, guess we're trying this again. My name is Link. I'm naked with a stick. Fear me. Okay, here's where the bombs are gonna come into play. Y'all ready? America! Holy crap, that was even more destructive than I thought it would be. Dang! Okay, yeah, we have clearly got to work that into the repertoire. That was awesome. Just tossed a bomb and the whole camp was wiped out. Now we can steal their stuff. On today's episode of Naked and Afraid. Alright, sweet. So let's do the same thing up here where I died before. Now I'm gonna climb up this side because this is where the pile of explosives was. Alright. Go over and get your weapons. Right next to that pile of explosives. Hell yeah! Boom! I like that. And now that we got a Boko spear, we can keep our distance from some of these guys, which tends to be our main issue. We get too close. Boomba, baby, boomba! Oh god, okay. Well, I got electrocuted, but he took it a lot worse than I did. We'll take it. Speaking of taking, I want this meat. Nice. Alright, and positive. We found a spot. Another positive is the ball that goes in this slot is around this guy's neck, but watch this. Why did I think that was going to do something, and all it did was land gently in his hand? He's gonna wake up with a rock in his hand. Okay, that didn't do shit. Wow. I literally just handed him a couple rocks. I really thought that was gonna do something. I guess it did do something. Look at his health. He's actually down a little tiny bit, but like not much. Let's be realistic. That was an epic fail when all is said and done. Okay, for some reason I was like, oh yeah, we can totally rock his shit from all the way up here. No. We did nothing. I don't want to take him on if I don't have a bow. I'm gonna leave him be for the time being, and I'm gonna go try to secure a bow. Oh lord, he coming. Yeah, my guy was a stomping. We're gonna leave him be. I'm gonna come over to this side, wipe out this camp. But it looks to me like the pedestal for this ball should be over here somewhere, because they are all sort of like spread out. And then let's try this. Oh yeah, baby! Turns out bombs are the answer on Eventide Island. Man, that was a majestic bull up on the cliff. Yeah, he is watching this showdown. Alright, we got a bow. Now I just need some arrows. Did I not get any arrows? No, I didn't. That worked. And we got some arrows. Okay. I also started a small forest fire, but I wouldn't worry about it. Now, I guess we just need to take some time and really look around here for the pedestal, because it must be here somewhere. They all seem to be rather spread out. Maybe it's up by the big bull. I mean, that's one way to conquer the island. Just burn the whole thing down. That'll do it. When in doubt, burn it to the ground, am I right? Yeah, it's gotta be up here somewhere. I don't know where the bull went. Which is both good and bad, because if he was here, he may take the excuse to rock my shit. But if he's not here, well, it's better to keep an eye on your enemies. Oh, fire blob. Where the hell is the pedestal for this thing? Oh, bananas! Wait. Ah! No! What is this? Okay, chill the fuck out, dude. I was just here for the bananas. Yay! Food. I don't know where this thing goes, though. This is right at the very beginning where we first beached. No, come back. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's over there. What the heck? How am I... Huh. Did that land octopus have a chest on its head, or was I hallucinating? Yeah, and when I killed it, it broke, and that's where I got the rupees from. Am I gonna have to play an extreme game of golf again and try to hit that up there? Oh, I don't want to do this. This is gonna be terrible. Oh, the ice cube thing! I didn't think about that, TS. Yes, I like that way better. Make some ice. Stay! Oh, damn it. I might just be able to sort of like juggle it over there. No, there we go. Okay. I feel like we haven't used Cryonis in a while. I kind of forgot this was a thing. Okay, I think if I throw from here, it should hit off the ice and then onto the pedestal. No, it missed! Damn it. It's okay. All is well. No! It's okay, we're getting closer to the pedestal, which is the primary objective. Stay. Stay! You've got to be kidding me. Okay, this is Is the ball magnetic? No. That would be much too easy. The ball is very slippery, can confirm. Oh! Yes! Okay. Stay there. I'm gonna do another one right here. Then I'm gonna pick up this ball, and then we're gonna jump. Nope! Whew. Then we're gonna jump. Yes! Heck yeah! Woo! One down, two to go. Ah, we're gonna celebrate our victory by eating some bananas and crabs. Hole in one! Pretty much a hole in one. Okay, so now the two remaining is the camp up top and then the big guy. I think I'm gonna go take on the camp up top first because they had a bunch of arrows. And I feel like the more arrows I have against a big guy, the better. I also want to use my better bow. Alright, let's do this. Oh! Okay, got one. Got two. Oh, we lit a bunch of them on fire. They don't like that. Okay, who's left? You two? You're on fire still. Headshot. Oh, I don't have a weapon. Nice. Alright. That was pretty easy. Nope, you're not dead. I thought you were dead. Dang, dude came back to life there for a second. Beauty. Okay, things are going a lot better this time, which is nice. That's two. Now we know where the last one is. It's down on this big guy's necklace. And of course, there's now a lightning storm coming to make everything way, way easier for us. Yes, cool. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to use any of my metal weapons. Yeah, this is freaking terrible. Our only hope is that the lightning will zap that guy, I guess. Let's toss a couple bombs down the cliff. That one didn't have as much go to it as I was hoping. I guess because it was square. It's like playing golf with your friends with the ball-shaped modifiers on. There we go. Nice! Talk about a rude awakening. Oh no! Get away from me. I don't have any arrows left? That was the whole point! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What do I have? I've got a couple swords that I can't use because I'll get electrocuted. I do not like how he stares at me and licks his lips like that. That's freaky. Also, why do my bombs not do anything? And he has shin guards on, so I can't even hit him in the shins. Yeah, no, everything about this is terrible. I can't burn his wooden shin guards off because of the rain. I can't use my metal weapons because of the lightning. Oh my god. I literally don't know how I'm gonna hurt him. Just fucking throw sticks at him, that's not gonna do much. Clearly this is part of the island's challenge too, because this isn't a temporary weather event. You can see down in the bottom right corner, it's calling for electricity, or sorry, lightning, for the foreseeable future. You could de-aggro, since the two boulders are somehow moved back up the hill, you could de-aggro and launch them at him with stasis, assuming they respond to stasis. That might be what we have to do. Fortunately, I have, like, no weapons. Music is so dramatic, by the way. I'm not even gonna be able to climb up this hill now. Because of this goddamn rain. I want a meteorologist to hit us with that sometime. There's a 100% chance of electricity today. Sounds cooler that way. Alright, there we go. Back up. Let's make sure we loot everything up here before we go back down. I wasn't expecting this random thunder and lightning storm to occur, so this is kind of throwing me off guard. I also, for some reason, thought I had more arrows than I did, I guess? All of these weapons are great, but they're made of metal. Meaning they are essentially useless for the time being. Like, am I just gonna have to 1v1 this guy? Well, that's the thing, too, is if I wanted to 1v1 him, he's wearing the shin guards. Oh, no, the thunder and lightning stopped. Okay, this is great. This is good. You used a bunch of arrows killing the guys up here, and I guess they dropped none. Yeah, I just assumed, like, all of them had bows. So I just kind of assumed that they would drop some arrows in return. You know what they say about assuming, right? Okay, if the thunder and lightning is stopped, we might have a chance at this. It's obviously still going to be difficult, but at least it's better. What we need to do, though, is we're going to need some fire to burn his shin guards off, or otherwise I'm not going to be able to hit him. Do I have anything that could make fire? No. Unfortunately, any fires that were lit probably extinguished by that rainstorm now. Oh, no, wait. Fire. Somehow these magical lanterns have remained lit. Okay, here's what we have to do. I gotta light something on fire. And then we've gotta go light him on fire. Oop, I forgot if I put it away. And then we're just gonna good old-fashioned 1v1 him. Here we go. Oh, wow, he stepped on me and almost took me out entirely. Alright, that bodes well for the remainder of this fight. Great. There we go. Okay, no more shin guards. Oh my god, he steps on me and literally basically one-hit KOs me. What the fuck? How are we gonna do this? Just throw shit at him, I guess. Camera angles are not the best either. Fortunately. Alright. Okay, I died. Girlfriend brought me back.
It's my pleasure.
I can't see anything! The camera is harder than the freaking boss! A giant troll stepping on a small nude twink, and you're surprised by this? Look, I'm never gonna shame anyone for their fetishes, okay? But I don't know if I consented to this. Oh! Absolutely freaking crushed me, dude. Oh no, I have like literally no health, and if I die we have to do this whole thing over again. No, this can't happen, but at the same time, if I run away from the battle arena, he's gonna get all his HP back. So what do I do? I guess you want to wait for him to lunge forward to grab you and use that window to slash his ankles? Well, that would be good, except for the fact he just picked up a tree and has that now. Oh my god. Okay. New plan. Running up here. So I don't think it's far enough that it'll reset the battle, but it's far enough that I can catch my breath for a second. And try to see what's up here. And throw this stick at him that's on fire. Okay, that didn't do anything. I have 2 hearts and a dream. This is tough. Oh! You have got to be kidding me! There was an electric slime in that barrel! How could I have ever fucking possibly known there was an electro slime in that barrel?
Fatality.
I'm shocked and not in a good way. That's the trolliest fucking thing I've ever seen. Made even worse by the realization that we have to do all of that all over again. I'm flabbergasted right now. So, kill the troll first then. I think so. I think so. Here's the plan. I'm actually going to take out the small encampment first, because I know we can get a bow and arrows there, and then I'm going to use the bow and arrows best I can to shoot him in the eyeball. Oh, thanks for the clip, Ash. We can memorialize that epic fail for all time. Thank you. I cannot believe... I was like, oh, I'll break this barrel right here. For sure there will be like a couple apples in there, some healing items. Lo and behold, no, my death was in that barrel. Like, what? Dude, it's freaking crazy. Wow. Alright, third time's the charm, I guess. Third time's the charm. Yeah, we know the rules by now. The game heard you liked explosives. You'd reach into the barrel to feel something. Wait a minute, this doesn't feel right. Gets electrified. That's literally exactly what happened. That was bananas. Wow, okay. Absolutely, positively bananas. Oh, that didn't actually cause an explosion, but... that's okay. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to go over and take out the small camp first, get a bow, then take out the big guy. And I guess I should probably get rid of the enemies up on top of the hill first as well, just in case I need to go up there to hide. And God forbid I open that barrel this time. Yeah, let's do that first. Or open the barrel preemptively. Yeah, that's also an option. Open a barrel while I stand far, far away. Honestly, maybe I should have saved the explosives for a big guy, lured him up here, and then blown him to pieces, although maybe it wouldn't have done much damage. He's so thick. 4 Cs. Just gonna pick up everything that I see. Okay. Didn't get a bow or any arrows up here, but we did get a lot of healing items, which is important. We got a steak, which is nice. And now we're gonna open this ahead of time. Yeah, there's that frickin' slime. There it is. And here's the food that I thought I was gonna get. Okay. Now, TS had a suggestion before. What if we did this? If I stasis these and then hit them as hard as I can. Although that might just fly right past him. Well, we'll try it. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, hopefully that did damage. It did a little bit of damage. And I don't think he actually sees us. So that works too. Hell yeah. Oh, he didn't like that one bit. He didn't like that one bit. Okay, we gotta burn his shin guards again. Get fucking bonked, idiot. I wish that had done more damage. I gotta be honest, I'm a little disappointed at how little damage it did. But we'll still give it a try. Gotta burn his shin guards first, though. See, the issue here now, though, is that I don't have very good weapons for this fight. Yeah, bombs, like, do nothing. Yeah, I might have gotten into this a little preemptively. Yeah, but this is freaking doing nothing. Oh, and I forgot he has the booty bounce. Okay, yeah, we might need to strategically retreat. I need better weapons if I'm gonna take that thing down. The worst part is I'm pretty sure he's gonna heal if we leave the battle area, but yeah, I need a bow to target his eye. I don't think we can, like, do it otherwise. Maybe he'll just follow me over here and then we'll keep him on this HP. Oh yeah, he came right over here. Okay, I do have arrows now. And he is just chilling over here. Okay, I've got a bow. I've got 5 arrows. Oh, he just walked right through that tree. I missed! Yes, there, got him. Unfortunately, he did not stay down for long, did he? Oh my god. I hit him in the eyeball, it barely did any damage, and he did not stay down for very long. This is crazy. I do not remember this being this hard. Honestly. Like, I hit him in the eye. I wish I could just... Oh! No, I thought for a second there I could take the ball right off his necklace. I couldn't, but look what I did take. The Dragonbone Boko Club, which is way stronger than the weapons I was using before. Okay, this might turn the tides. Oh yeah, we're doing actual damage now because I stole his weapons right off his necklace. I yoinked him. Okay, unfortunately it's gonna break. But this just did so much more damage. Alright. All I've got now is a torch? Oh, that's not ideal. That's all I have? Yeah, that's not freaking ideal. I have 1 arrow, but now he's covering his eye because he's gotten smart to my plans. Torch's loincloth? Sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, he's not gonna let me shoot him in the eye now. Oh no, okay. He doesn't have much HP left, but I don't have any weapons left. I have a torch, that's it. We might just have to cheese him like this. Or what if, that's a good point, what if I light the grass on fire and make him stand in it? Oh! Gotta be careful with the bombs. The grass is not lighting on fire for some reason? Good. Alright, that was my final weapon. Oh wait, there might be something in this chest. What's in here? A bow, but I don't have any arrows. What's in that crate? Ah, one of those. All the crates must be booby-trapped on this island. I've got literally so many bows and no arrows. God, this guy is ugly. He's like 10 bombs off from death. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to slowly but surely do this. A little anticlimactic, but that's all I can do. This'll work. Slow and steady wins the race. Stealing the weapons right off his necklace was truly the turning point. And getting him over here, where I've got this platform that I can sort of hide on. There we go! The Eventide Island Hinox is dead, and holy crap. He put up a fight. Sit down, fella! Oh man, that was not easy. Alright, we've got this one. We're gonna bring it up, put it on the top of the hill. We've got that one that we've got to do the ice finagling for, and then we've still got to go up and clear out that camp. But obviously, as we saw, this was the most challenging. So if we got him down, I'm feeling confident that we'll get everything else cleaned up in time. Now the true challenge, balls on ice. Hey, 9. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm gonna save balls on ice for last, because I think that is gonna be the most difficult thing we have left to do. These games are so big, I don't remember any of this. Yeah, we were saying it earlier. Nintendo said, you want an open world game? We'll show you an open world game. This map is frickin' huge. There is so much to do and see in Breath of the Wild that it totally makes sense. You could have played the game and done it, you know, in a very thorough manner and still not seen everything. The music for Balls on Ice? The Nutcracker. Yeah, so this is a special island on the southeast, or off the southeast coast of Hyrule. Where you have no weapons, no armor, no items. You're basically playing Castaway, playing Survivor here on this island. Just using whatever you can find. It is really cool. Like, the concept is super, super cool. But it is tough. It is not an easy challenge, that's for sure. The bombs have been clutch. Especially when I literally don't have a weapon. Oh no, it's the thunder and lightning storm again. Ow! Eat these random fish I picked up. Wash it down with these watermelons I picked up. And these palm fruits. Oh, he's gonna electrocute. He let himself get blasted with lightning. Let's go. Thank you, Mother Nature. Appreciate you. One hit KO on that guy. I knocked the other guy off the cliff. I think we're good now. That was crazy. I can't believe he got electrocuted. Felt like justice had happened after I got electrocuted before by that stupid jelly. Alright. The last challenge waiting for us. Balls on ice. Perhaps the toughest challenge of them all. At least we know where to go now. I feel like, part of the challenge of this one was figuring out where the pedestal even was. Is there anything else over here? No, it's just the shrine. Good to know. Once we're done here, then we blow this popsicle stand. Turns out we're pretty happy that these balls weren't magnetic after all. Imagine getting thunderstruck carrying this thing. That's a good point. Well, it would be easier to finish this puzzle. Yeah, it could be difficult in these conditions. Alright. Y'all ready for Balls on Ice? The musical? It stayed? It's a goddamn miracle. Okay, hang on. Gently, Link. Gently. Oh my god, I'm so good at Balls on Ice! Yes, we did it! Eventide Island complete! Whew! I was about to make a poll asking how many ice cubes you were gonna need and everything. 3 and done, baby! All I needed was one practice round, apparently. Now I'm a pro at it. Yay! Damn, we worked hard for this shrine. You've done well to complete the trial. I will now return your things as I promised. Thank you, mysterious voice. I'm gonna count, make sure everything's there. Come, enter the shrine. Hell yeah! Shrine quest, Stranded on Eventide, is complete. Well, there's just one thing left to do. Go to the actual shrine. Which is, of course, the very highest point of the island. Good shit, Tiff. Thanks, Rector. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode of Survivor. Or Naked and Afraid, actually, I think is the better title. Took a couple of tries. It was a little tough at parts, but it is a fun challenge. I curse and swear at it, but all in all, it is a fun challenge for the game to take away all your weapons and armor and just be like, use whatever you can find on this island to survive. Where's the black smoke monster? And the weird sequence of numbers? Those must be on the other side. Wait a minute, I didn't see this before. Ah, secret chest. Soldier's spear. That actually might have come in handy. Oh well. Look how fast I can climb now that I have the full climber's gear. Isn't that crazy? I am fucking sprinting up this mountain. I am sprinting vertically. Oh, that's rude. Vertical sprinting. I don't even know who pushed that down, because everyone's dead. Hidden cache of powerful weapons. Of fucking course. Yeah, now when we don't need them, right? It was you? You pushed it down? Okay, thanks. Glad I avoided it then. Don't want to give you the satisfaction of bonking me. Okay, here we go. The highest point in the island. We can see all of Eventide from here. This is the Korgu Chide Shrine. And You'd have to think we've proved ourselves enough that no further challenge will be required inside the shrine here. This is shrine number 100, which is kind of fitting, too. We worked really hard for this one, and this is going to be shrine number 100. Yeah. Nothing further is required of us to prove our worth. We're just going to grab our treasure. 300 rupees! God damn, that's actually a good reward. Now we'll get our orb. Number 100! That means there's only 20 shrines left, guys. That's kind of crazy. We're officially 80% done. The shrines. You got 100 rupees for each of your balls. No. What's 5/6? It's more than 80%, isn't it? 83%. Even better. Alrighty, well, Eventide Island, it's been fun. Hey, wait a minute.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
What are you doing all the way up here? Seeking adventure. You must be drawn to heights. You and I have that in common. It is only from up here that I can properly hear the wind. I want to live as the wind does, free and unrestricted. To bide here and listen to its voice offers a taste of that freedom. Don't you long to be like the wind, too? With all my heart? I think we'll be fast friends. I've never felt such kinship with a Hylian before. Your style of wing is different than mine, but similar enough that I think you could undergo my training to become the wind. Train to what? The wind is stormy or calm by turns, but always moves as it will. I seek to emulate its freedom by mimicking its movements. To that end, I have devised a training program that involves flying through rings suspended in the air. Should you choose to undertake this training, I promise that you will find it enriching. Wow, you've piqued my interest. I'll do it. It lifts my spirits to hear of your keen interest. Oh, of course you require 20 rupees to set up a course for me to train on. Of course. Okay. You should wait here while I prepare the course for you. So did he just get to come out here and not have to do all the bullshit I did? Because that seems a little unfair. That took longer than I expected. My apologies, but it is ready now for you to fly whenever you're ready. I recommend the route over there. It can be enjoyable to waft along on a calm breeze. But the choice is ultimately yours. Whatever you decide, the wind will welcome you. So you're saying this is the hard course? Then I'm doing this one. Thought I caught the flu a few days ago, but it passed after 2 days. Oh, that's ideal. A flu that doesn't overstay its welcome? Honestly, love that for you. Well, this is kind of fun. This is a good way to unwind after all the bullshit we just had to go through. Honestly, I like this. Hey, I know you totally just got 300 rupees. You'd totally be able to spare 20 of them, right? Oh no, I missed one! I missed one ring. I think I might be able to get it back, though, if I get in this wing. Oh yeah. Get that one back. You still got nightmares after you've... Oh, dang, you've got COVID twice? I only got it once, and that was more than enough for me. I know, obviously, everyone gets, you know, different strains of COVID. People, you know, either have vaccines or don't, so it's gonna hit everyone differently. But it hit me so bad. I was so sick when I got COVID. I know some people who are like, oh yeah, I got COVID, but it was like, no big deal. That was not the case for me. It was a big deal. It sucked. So, I very much would not want to get it twice. Now, I am running out of stamina. But it looks like we're also running out of rings, so it's a good sign. You guys the welcoming committee? 36 rings. Stay there and I will come collect you, my flightless friend. You achieved 36 rings. That is wonderful. Your score is unsurpassed, even by wee Rito. You have truly become one with the wind, and so I must insist that you accept this reward. Dang! I made my money back plus some, 100 rupees. Are you satisfied for the day? Yes, I'm good. Yes, you are much like a cuckoo. First you fly, now you cluck. Most intriguing. I look forward to seeing you again. That's actually kind of fun. And we made some money. We're leaving Eventide Island with a ton of money in our pockets, actually. Right, there's a couple of Korok seeds for us to grab over here, and then we'll be finished up in this area. Should have done the other course too. That's true, I might have gotten another reward if I had done the easy course. I just started with the hard course, so I can only imagine how easy the easy course would have felt after that. Alright, so there's one in Okel's Navel, which is a weird spot. Weird name for anything, and a weird spot for a Korok to hang out, but hey, who am I to judge? Down in Okel's Navel, there will be some lilies, which means we presumably need to dive into Okel's Navel, which, again, don't mean to kink shame, but, huh. My throat was destroyed both times I had COVID. I had to eat ice cream to numb the pain. I mean, any excuse to eat ice cream is a good excuse, right? But yeah, no. COVID is rough, man. This particular Korok seed is petrified navel fluff, then. I guess so. Yeehaw! Into the navel, head first. Hell yeah. Thanks, buddy. I don't want to ask how long you've been in the navel, but anyway. I'm actually going to warp back up to the top of the tower now, so it'll be easier to get back around. That was Korok number 633. Obviously, Eventide Island slowed us down a little bit there in the Korok hunt, but we're back at it now. Alrighty, now from here, the next thing we're looking for is pinwheel shooting. Over this way somewhere. Should be pinwheel shooting and then some more lilies that we need to dive into. Not a navel this time though, unfortunately. Or fortunately? Depends on who you ask. Oh, there's a party happening down there with the bokoblins. There's a white one, which is the strongest of all the bokoblins, so we will avoid. We won't crash the party. Instead, we will do our pinwheel shooting right here. Ooh, dang. I'm not making this one easy. Those acorns are kind of hard to see from this angle, to be honest with you. Got one. Just gotta get this one now. There we go. 2 for 2. Beauty. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Yahaha, baby! Alright. One last one in this area. It's all the way up on top of this mountain, as the Koroks tend to be. Not long now till you abandon us for weeks. Been wondering on what you want to stream after? Well, I'm hoping that by the time I disappear for a couple of weeks to get hitched, Breath of the Wild will be done. That's why I'm really trying to grind Breath of the Wild for the next couple of weeks. Such that when I get back, hopefully, well, then we'll have a fresh start. Right now, it's kind of up in the air what I'm going to play next. There's 2 games coming out this fall that I really want to play and that I really want to stream, but neither of them have release dates. One is the game from the Telltale guys called Dispatch, the superhero workplace comedy. Also, did I just barely miss the lily pads? Oh my god. That doesn't have a release date yet. And then the other one is Hades 2, the 1.0. Full release out of early access. That doesn't have a release date yet, so maybe by the time I'm back, one of those games will have, like, surprise dropped, and then we'll just play that, but, yeah, I'm not sure. It'll probably be a game time decision, but right now I'm just trying to focus on finishing Breath of the Wild before I go Because we are running out of months in 2025. Alrighty. That's everything for this area. So, where are we heading next? Next, we're gonna head to Hylia. Hylia is the center of the map. So that's kind of exciting. There's something about unlocking the very center that I don't know why. This is exciting. So obviously before we can explore that, well, we could just start exploring, but it's so much easier when I have a map to reference. So what we need to do is go find the tower and unlock that first. So let's fast travel to probably the Woodland Tower will give us a good view of Hylia so we can see where we need to go. Let's go there. But as we talked about earlier, and as you can see on the map, we've only got 3 regions left. So that's exciting. We need to do Hylia, we need to do Faron, then we need to do Central Hyrule, and then it's just Hyrule Castle. So wait a minute, hang on. This is not Hylia. No, I got it mixed up. This is Central Hyrule right here. Hylia's down here. I mean, it doesn't matter. We can do Central Hyrule now, but it probably makes sense to save this for last, because then we can walk from Central Hyrule right up into the castle. So actually, change of plans. Hylia is this region right here. So if we start from... it's the best spot to start from. Probably right here. Probably get a good view of Hylia from here. See if we can find and locate the tower, the map tower first. Okay, let's see. There's that tower. All the way over there. Well, that sucks, because honestly, there's nowhere else I can really go to get us over there quickly. What I need is a horse. My horse is over here. There's not really any other stable. Yeah, if I had a horse, we could just ride it right across the bridge. Now, I'm pretty sure there is a Lionel patrolling that bridge, if I remember correctly, but that's why we need a horse to just run past him. How do you keep track of the Koroks? So I'm using an interactive map and basically just going one by one right along the map. That way, it's keeping us organized and hopefully will allow us to get all of them. But yeah, I'm not doing it blindly. It would be much too hard to do that. I am referencing an interactive map, and that's how I'm keeping track of the Koroks. Maybe I would second guess myself. I have been. Earlier tonight, I was like, no, we missed one. But the second guessing myself actually helped, because I did go back and find the one that we missed. But yeah, it's tricky. I mean, we've gotten 635 so far, and I'm pretty confident we have everything. So far so good. As long as we don't fuck up in the final stretch, we should get them all. We'd still be in 2 digits if we were doing this blind. Yeah, seriously. Can you imagine? It would take, I mean, this challenge is gonna take 100 hours, easy, with a guide. Can you imagine how long it would take to do this blind? Like hundreds and hundreds of hours. And some of those Koroks are really, really hidden. And like, how would you even know if you missed anything? You would have to comb literally every inch of Hyrule, and we've already talked about how big the map is in this game. I feel like it's almost an impossible task. It's not, obviously. But like, it's, yeah, painful, that's for sure. Wow, I can't believe Horsey's been here all this time. I'm not even sure when we left Horsey here. It was a long time ago. And she has just waited. She has just chilled and hoped that I would come back. Honestly, very impressive, Horsey. Very, very impressive. So. What is... Oh, there's a big rock monster. I was like, what is that noise? Also, I think I just killed a goat. Oops. Are we gonna be able to get across this river, Horsey? Yeah, this looks like a narrow spot for us to try to cross. Oh, that's right! Horse is still here! A complete skeleton. Guess I left her in a grassy spot and she was able to fend for herself. Horsey, no, I wanted you to go to the other side, girl. No? You said fuck you? I left you for too long and now you don't care about me? What? Okay. What if we cross over here instead? Oh, there's a bridge. Hang on, Horsey. We won't have to swim after all. Really taking the long way around here, but that's fine. So you can actually see the tower we're looking for just down there, peeking up over the trees to the south. So, Tears of the Kingdom next year, right? Can you imagine if I go from 900 Koroks one year to 1,000 the next? No, the thing about Tears of the Kingdom, here's the thing about Tears of the Kingdom. It's not even that it has more Koroks. Because, like, realistically, at the end of the day, 100 Koroks it doesn't make a difference. Once I've already found 900, like, what's 100 more? The thing about Tears of the Kingdom that I really hesitate with is, if you guys have played Tears of the Kingdom, they made the Korok, like, little challenges, some of them a lot more involved. Like, you know, some of these Korok challenges, as you've seen, are difficult. Like, we've had to do some weird, like, golf things and, like, whatever. But for the most part, they're pretty easy. You just need to find the rock, find the flowers, whatever. In Tears of the Kingdom, there are some Koroks that you have to escort, that you literally have to bring from point A to point B, and it can genuinely be difficult. You have to, like, build vehicles and, like, navigate them, and it's just so frustrating. When I played Tears of the Kingdom, like, on my own playthrough, obviously I picked up whatever Koroks I saw as I went around. I wasn't trying to find them all or whatever. But whenever I would see those stupid escort missions, I would always just skip them. They were usually never worth the effort. They were so annoying. It's literally Korok escort missions. And so many people have asked if I'm going to do Tears of the Kingdom next, and some jokingly, some seriously. And like I said, I don't even know if it's the fact that there's 1,000 Koroks that's holding me back from saying yes. I think it's the fact that I know there's going to be some stupid, annoying Korok escort missions, so... I mean, I'll never say never. Maybe once this challenge is done and we leave the land of Hyrule for a little bit, my brain will say, no, let's give it a try. But it's certainly not going to be happening back to back right after Breath of the Wild. That's for sure. One challenge at a time. This is a pretty cool bridge to ride over. Real relic of ancient Hyrule. Also, I thought there was a Lionel over here, but it's just those random lizards. It's not as bad as I thought. Yeah, this is one of the cooler areas. This bridge really reminds me of Twilight Princess. I don't know if you guys remember that part. Knowing you aren't going to have a fun time with a good portion of the challenge is a good enough reason not to do it. Yeah, it was kind of my thought, right? Like, obviously... this challenge is difficult as it is and requires enough patience and dedication that knowing there's going to be annoying challenges coming up sort of turns me off from it for sure. But Like I said, I'll never say never to anything, but we'll see. Also, holy crap, there's a lot of enemies on this path. You're doing great, horsey girl. Keep it up. I don't want to leave you down here with the enemies, but at the same time, I feel like it would be easier if I did. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, horsey. You're just gonna have to fend for yourself. Thank you for getting me over here. Appreciate it. Feel free to go, like, live your best horsey life somewhere far, far away from here. But I'm just gonna go climb up this tower now, thanks. Welcome to Lake Tower. Ow. Ow! I was gonna let you live, sir. I hope you know that. But because of these shenanigans... Wow, I can't even hit you. He's like, no, 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 boo, boo. There. You must now live the rest of your life encased in ice. And it's your own fault.
Lizard.
Alrighty. Let's unlock the Hylia section of the map. Do you ever wonder if your neighbors hear you? Yeah, Alana says that all the time. When I yell loud or get excited. She's like, shh! The neighbors! No complaints yet, so far so good. Alrighty. Regional map extracted. So this is the area we're going to be exploring next. Now, obviously, very large area, and it is getting late, so I think what I'll do before I end stream, there's a bunch of Korok seeds actually right here on the bridge of Hylia, so why don't we grab those before we end stream, and then we'll be done sort of the entrance to the region, and then kind of can move in after that. So let's mark some of these. There's torches atop the bridge entrance. Then there's a rock circle in the water. Then there's a tree branch below the bridge. Okay, so there's going to be some verticality to this. Fairy lights atop the fountain. A flower trail here. And then a rock below the bridge. So we're going to have to go above and below the bridge. Yahaha! I have you on my big speaker. Say hi to the neighbors for me. I gotta go. Work decided that 5:30 a.m. was a good time to start. Oof. Have a great day at work, E9. It was good to see you. Hopefully the day goes by quickly. Benefits of getting up at 5:30 a.m. I guess you get to hang out with me, so that's a positive. Alright, so let's get all the ones above the bridge first, and then we'll get all the ones below the bridge after. Probably makes the most sense. So we had flower trail. That's got to be below the bridge too. I doubt that's up here. I don't see any flowers. Okay, well let's get the ones below the bridge first, I guess. So what am I looking for? There should be a rock somewhere and a flower trail somewhere. Oh, what the hell? Hi. Where did you come from? Guess we're not looting his sword, because I yeeted it right into the river, but... honestly, maybe the raft would be useful to explore this area. Yeah, there should be a flower trail and a rock. Oh! I was gonna say, why aren't we moving? But it's... because we're tied on. Alright. The rock must be over this way. This looks like a good place for a Korok. On this destroyed pillar. Yeah, here's the rock. Yeah. Yeah, this raft might make our life a little bit easier, actually. I'm glad I found this. So what else was underneath here? There's the flower trail, which I assume is below here. And there's also a tree branch below here somewhere, too. I'm trying to see where the flower trail is. It looked like it was, like, right back there. I might have missed it. I'm gonna go back for that. See, I wish I knew exactly where I was going, because it kind of seems like I need to go in here, but maybe not, no. Okay, let's go back out. Obviously, I don't have the best navigational skills with this giant leaf either, you know? I'm not doing pinpoint turns or anything like that. Oh, that looks like one for sure. We gotta really hit this thing if we're gonna get it out of this little crack. I need to hit it with something bigger. The Royal Claymore should do. There we go. I was scared that was gonna land on my head for a second. Yahaha! Bye! Okay. What is that? 637? Nice, nice. So is that everything under the bridge? So there's the rock circle there, then there's the torches. Yeah. Ah, look at the duck butts! I would have shit myself if you had bonked yourself with that. Look at these cute little ducks and their little butts. Too bad Kirky's not here. Kirky loves ducks. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna fast travel over this way so then we can glide into the other side of the bridge to do the stuff on the top side. So that we should have to, well, hopefully the rain stops because we need to light the torches atop the bridge entrance on the other side. And then we've got to work on our basketball skills and toss some rocks into the circle down below. The rain has not stopped, so perhaps we'll do basketball first. Although it is forecasted to clear up soon enough. Alright, to the other side. Obviously this is not going to get us all the way there, but at least we won't have to climb up the side of a cliff while it's raining.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Damn. Fortunately, there's a whole ass outpost with bokoblins there. Give them a wide berth. Let's see where I'm supposed to do my shooting from. Oh, up there, I think. I think I can see rocks. Now, our aim's gonna have to be on point, because we've got to toss a rock from the very top of this cliff all the way down there. This might be difficult, but yes, due to the rain, we will do this part first. Welcome back to the Bridge of Hylia. That's the rock circle we need to throw rocks into. And here are said rocks. So presumably, I guess they want me to toss them off from here? Yeah! Oh, close! Close. Yeah, this is a 3-point shot for sure. Oh. We have never had to throw them this far. Yeah! 3rd time's the charm! Let's go! That was awesome. I got myself kind of hyped up for that one. Korok number 638. That was fun. Okay, so that one's done. Now, there should be torches up here. Ah, yes, I see them. I see them. We gotta wait for the rain to stop, obviously, but then the flame spear should come in handy, I hope. Kobe! Yeah, that was actually awesome. Damn, the rain's coming down hard. Come on, guys. Let's get this cleared up. More riveting gameplay, yes, literally waiting for rain to stop. So many fun gameplay mechanics in Breath of the Wild. First we watched ice melt, now we're watching rainfall. Good thing twinks are immune to hypothermia. You know what they say, Rector? In the words of my Lord and Savior, Miss Cardi B, a hoe never gets cold. We used to quote that so much when I was younger. I love Cardi B. She is unhinged in the best way. But just remember, if you're ever feeling cold, if you a true hoe, you won't get cold. Alright, the rain is clearing up. Please light this torch. Link. Link. What the fuck? Why is it not lighting? Okay, this is bonkers. Lest we forget Cardi B's full name. Cardigan Backyardigan. Wow, that's canon now. Also, there we go. Okay, good work. That's canon. I mean, you rock Uggs and booty shorts up there, don't you, midwinter? Oh, absolutely. Uggs and shorts are one of my go-to midwinter outfits. Because I just channel my inner, what is it, cardigan backyardigan? And I whisper to myself, oh, never gets cold. Oh, never gets cold. Oh, never gets cold, as I trudge through the snow drifts. Alright, next up, we have got, oh, this asshole, a pair of assholes, leave me alone. Oh my god. I don't got time for this bullshit. Fairy lights atop fountain is where we are next. There we go. Okay, so we got these two. Just need to check here now. We got these two. We got that one. We got this one. So we're missing one. Because now, see, all these don't line up though. Because it said light torches atop bridge entrance. Then rock circle. We got those for sure. Then it was tree branch below bridge. But they must have meant the rock. Oops. The rock there. That must have just been a typo. Because, I mean, there's no tree branches below bridge. Rock below bridge. Okay. Then fairy lights atop fountain. Okay. Then we got rock below bridge. So the thing we're missing is flower trail. Yeah, we're missing one here. Listen, I rock aging metalhead chic year-round. Tanks and cargo shorts. Aging metalhead chic. Oh my god, Rector, that is the best thing I've ever heard. And I fully support this. Aging metalhead chic. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, see, I find it difficult because it's a little hard to see on the map I'm using if the flower trail is above or below the bridge. Let me just look at it from this angle. Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh crap! Okay, that's not what I wanted, but honestly this will still work. Where's the bridge? Yeah, no, this isn't gonna help me. Let's go land on the south end of the bridge. There's just one more here. Somewhere. See, I don't see. Oh! No, that's a animal or something. I was like, wait a minute. Is that a flower? No, it's not. It's a fox. I don't see any flowers. You know, I'm going to look up a different map and see if I can get like a different angle. Let's go Breath of the Wild, interactive map. Let's see if I can just get a different angle on it. It might help us. Okay. Korok seed. Yes, got that one. Flower trail. Oh, it's on like the side of the bridge. Interesting. It's like... Yes, this other map that I'm using shows like a better picture of it. On the like middle part, along the side, you can climb... There will be a flower on one of these. We just gotta let the blood moon rise first. That's very metalhead. The blood moon rises once again. Kick drum intensifies. Okay, flower, where are you, flower? You're somewhere right here. Ah, right there. There you are. The flower trail, it does exist. This was a tricky one. God damn, Link is putting in work today. Also, speaking of goddamn, look at the dragon. That is cool. Alrighty, so I think that's all the Koroks on this bridge. No, it's still the tree branch thing. Let me check this other map. Tree branch. Oh, there is a tree branch. For a minute, I was like, that has to be a typo. Why would there be a tree branch here? But no, there is. Surprisingly. It's over on the back side of this platform. Also, while we're here, loot, baby! 5 arrows. Honestly, good loot. Also, whoa! I didn't notice the dragon was coming through. That's where all these wind gusts are coming from. Okay. Tree branch. Somewhere here, there's a ton of loot. I love free arrows. Arrows is actually a really great thing to find in a chest. Oh, there's the tree branch. I've never seen a Korok that's just a tree branch. This is new. Apparently, if I just pick up this tree branch, I get a Korok? Seems weird, but, okay. Huh! Interesting! Wow. I literally thought that was a typo. So, what do you mean there's a Korok in a tree branch? But there you have it. Korok in a tree branch. Perfect. So that's all the Koroks now on the bridge of Hylia complete. Our entrance into the Hylia region. We picked up all the seeds, so let's warp back up to the tower and see what our final count is. Our final count for the day is 100 shrines, 642 Korok seeds. We're rocking and rolling, guys. Slow and steady progress. Obviously, still a bunch of seeds left to get. 20 shrines and 250-ish Korok seeds, but hey, we are getting there. We just unlocked the third final area. We need to explore the Hylia region, and then we've just got 2 more left after that, and any other Koroks I didn't pick up along the way. So there you have it, folks. Today we learned. We sure did. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me again as we continue to plug through this 100% challenge run. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying the streams. I feel like they're very much a roller coaster in the fact that they could be like really relaxing and cozy, and then sometimes crazy shit happens and they're not relaxing and cozy. So it feels like there's a little bit for everyone around here, and I hope you're enjoying the variety. We'll be back again next week with some more Breath of the Wild. Quick public service announcement. We got a little change to the schedule. Next week, I was going to be live again Tuesday and Wednesday, but we are going to switch it up. I'm going to be live Monday and Wednesday instead next week. So that means you won't have to wait as long for another stream. Yeah, we'll be back on Monday at 6 p.m. And then again on Wednesday, we're going to be doing more Breath of the Wild next week. TS says we're approximately 71% complete with the Koroks, and I'll take that. That's freaking awesome. We're going to hit 75% next week, so we'll have a little party. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Seriously, I had a blast, as I always do. I love streaming so much because I love getting to hang out with you guys. So enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody. Have a great day tomorrow. Have a fantastic weekend. Please take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And hopefully I will see you guys back here next week. If you want to watch some stuff while I'm offline, you know where to go. Head on over to that YouTube channel. Check out the VODs of all of our past streams. I'm also currently in the process of getting started with a new Let's Play series. I'm recording some episodes. I'm hoping that'll actually probably premiere next week as well, so we can chat more about that on Monday's stream. But for now, that's it for me. Signing off, everybody. Words are hard. Have a great night.